do cool stuff. Because that's how we're starting this walk. I don't see the chat that was in there before I went live, so I don't know if anyone's talking yet. Good evening, everybody coming in. I don't know if anyone's here yet, but just gonna take a nice little stroll tonight. Not 100% sure what we'll talk about, but I'm sure you guys will spark some conversations for me. My knee and my hip are a little achy today. I don't know if I just overdid it the last few days, but I feel like I'm walking slower. It's all good. Who's here? Oh, hey, Tina. Well, thank you. And Rio McCoy, hello on Twitch. Sweet. Got a few people coming in both places. Oh, hey, Donald. Oh, hi, Tina on Twitch as well. Wait, I can't read the chat, so I gotta make it bigger. Give me 1 second. Hey, John. John, I love that you're coming into all my Twitch streams. This is awesome. Okay, I gotta make the chat a little bit bigger so I can read it. Oh, that's not it. How do I do this? I wish I had a better app that was a little bit easier to function. There we go. Streaming. Chat settings. Just make it a little bit bigger. Okay, I made it slightly bigger. No, it's so weird. Tonight the chat is really small, whereas the last few times I streamed it was like good size. It's weird that it's small now. Alright, it's all good. I don't even know what my conversations will be for today. Sometimes I just don't even know how to start, so I've just spent the last 2 hours wanting to walk and not walking. Hey, Augustine. Are you? I'm just like, oh, Ted Wilson, you became a member. Amazing. That is so cool. Everyone congratulate Ted becoming one of the explorers of the sidewalk. That's so awesome. Fantastic. I literally spent 2 hours not knowing how I wanted to walk today or what to talk about. I haven't seen the Marvels yet. I'm waiting. Hey, man, I'm waiting until I might just have to watch on Disney Plus because my budget for anything right now is like next to zero. So I'm gonna wait until it's on Disney Plus. I really want to see it though. All the negative people that are saying negative things about are people that just don't like female-led shows and all kinds of stuff they always complain about. The people tend to like Marvel in general. Say, yeah, it's pretty decent. Not the best, but not the worst. Right in the middle. And so I'm excited because I love the Kamala Khan character. Photon, I don't know if I'm like a huge fan of hers. She just didn't show up enough for me to really know. Like, she was interesting in the Scarlet Witch show. She was good in that, but she had such a small part, so I don't know if I like absolutely love her character yet. And then Captain Marvel, she's kind of a moody character that doesn't have much of personality, but she's written like that in the comics, so she's kind of comic accurate. But I do like Brie Larson as an actress, so. And I did the first Captain Marvel. First time I watched it, I was like, I'm not sure. Hello, Ted on Twitch as well. I love it when you guys are in both places. But yeah. So I'm looking for the Marvels. No one spoil it. I'm gonna wait. I need to just start getting into these walks without any idea what I'm going to talk about and just go with it. Just go with the flow. Hey, Phil. Because I figure if I just start walking, you guys usually come up with some topic that kind of triggers my mind a little bit. I'm also kind of sluggish and tired today. I need some water. I need to hydrate a little bit. Was there an accident or something over here? Hopefully people are okay. Oh, Men in Black, you liked it, so you think it's a top 15. I mean, that's like right in the middle. Yeah, that's what people are saying. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. It's right in the middle. I don't know how many movies have there been, though. If it's top 15 and there's only 20 of them, that's like at the bottom. Oh, there we go. The chat's bigger. Yeah, I use Surreal McCoy. I use Midjourney for my thumbnails all the time. So today's thumbnail was I scanned one of my art cards, a robot face, and then I told Midjourney to turn it into a Brooklyn skyline made of toys, and it kind of turned out pretty cool. So yeah, I use Midjourney pretty often. I think you can make a handful of images for free just to test it out. I started using it, and then I used it so much I just paid it $20 a month because I almost use it daily for thumbnails. I just watched second episode of Oak Island. Always fun for me, even though I feel like they never go anywhere. It's always exciting to see the progress or the possibility of finding treasure. Kind of love both of that. I think my Twitch is pretty much where I need to be. I just have to stream for 2 more days, and then I'll be at the affiliate level requirements. I don't know if it's automatic or if I have to apply for it, but it's pretty cool that it's going pretty quick. Kind of want to walk somewhere a little different tonight, but I just don't know where I want to walk. When I was little, there was an In Search of episode that Leonard Nimoy hosted or whatever on Oak Island, and I was obsessed my entire childhood. And then I would, like, every few years I'd try to find articles to see if they did anything to find more treasure. And so, 20,000 steps, that's crazy, Ted. That's a lot of steps. I'm hoping to make 8,000 or so. I feel kind of sluggish myself. Just a hard time getting started. We got some Christmas lights. Oh, that's fun. We got a little Santa. Let's see if we can find some more Christmas decorations. A bit early. Treasure walk. Hey, Kyle. Yeah, that's fine. I like the Christmas decorations. But yeah, so when they first announced the Oak Island show, 12 years ago, 10 years ago, I was so excited. And now I know the crap out of my son wanting to watch it all the time. We did watch the first episode of Rick and Morty, which I hadn't watched yet. So my son made a super funny joke. He's like, can we watch Rick and Morty first before we watch Rick and Marty? And I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, Oak Island, Rick and Marty. That's our laugh. So this is a super funny joke. Because Rick and Marty are the 2 brothers that own Oak Island now or whatever. Yeah, but Oak Island, 12 years later, they still haven't found anything. My son's always like, is someone going to die yet to make the curse come true so that they can find the treasure so I can stop watching this show? I'm the old man watching my old man shows. It's too funny. My knee and my hip definitely achy from whatever, just not walking enough and then walking too much. Gotta work my way back into it. That episode with Bigfoot too, I liked all those In Search of shows. The alien ones terrified me. I was terrified of aliens. They have found a lot of wood. A lot of wood with lots of trace gold elements. In today's episode, they found palladium. Whatever the heck that means. Oh, I'm going at a weird angle. Alright. Just keep going this way. I think last time I turned, so I'm going to go straight. My friend Sean sold some comics to me today. I have so many comics piling up. I really need to clear some space so I can do a comic haul videos. And then I just woke up today very slow. You know, it's this weather when it's like bouncing up and down, where it's like really cold and kind of warm, really cold. It makes me feel just kind of crappy. I think it's just all the change in weather and stuff. And then, my friend Crystal was in town. She came to the shop to say hello. It was just fun hanging out with her for a little bit. Allison, Crystal, Sean, and I were all talking about Buffy the Vampire Slayer, which is fun. I haven't watched it in forever, but sometimes I feel like I should go back and rewatch Buffy because I really liked it back in the day. I never come over this way. Kyle, you come up with some funny titles. Cabbage Patch Kids, sidewalk closed. I gotta go the big long ass way to go around here. Alright, I gotta see who. Hey Dave, how are you? I think that's Dave. Yeah, Dave's 11. I can't read 1191. So hard to read the little teeny chat on here. Let's turn over here so we're not listening to the loud traffic. Oh my gosh, that sounds exhausting. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 4, 5, 7.5 hours. 6 out of 13, 4 hours, yeah. This crappy economy, we all gotta do what we gotta do to keep the ball rolling. But that is exhausting. I don't think I can work 13 hours right now. I'm so, like, my body's barely functioning. I'm turning into a blubber pile. I'm just hopefully try to get out walking more often, just to get things moving, get the system working again. This, as in my body. My body's the system. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, if everyone's out, COVID is going around at the moment. I don't know if it's as bad of a variant or not, but I didn't see. What did Ted say? I missed a. Yeah, start to sleep. You need that. Missed Ted's comment. Didn't see it. With Ted, if you're getting out there walking. Oh, you mean you're responding to him saying 20,000 steps. Yeah, that's awesome, Ted. That's a good amount of steps. That's like 10,000, like 10 miles maybe, half a marathon almost. Not quite, but still, that's a lot of walking. Yeah, I probably should go to sleep now too. It's getting late. It is getting late. But I want to say procrastinated. I just couldn't mentally get prepared to walk tonight because I had no idea what to talk about. No, the shop was dead. We're just not getting anyone shopping this time of year. Usually November is one of our weaker months, so I'm kind of expecting dead. But it's between the shop being dead plus I guess all the bills are higher this year. Inflation, I hate it. Hate inflation. It sucks. So it makes everything a little bit harder. I'm at the point where I could work 14 hours a day in the shop and probably only make like $100. Kind of sucks. Maybe kind of, I don't know. Kyle's full of jokes tonight. The jokester. What's Kyle's villain name? The Joker. He jokes so much. But I did price out half a long box of comics. I've been trying to do one box a day each day we're open this week. I did a box on Monday, closed yesterday. And these are some fun fall flowers and decorations. That's fun. I guess we don't come over here. I don't remember this house so much. We're in a new little area over here. 10 out of 10 music review. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 music review. What am I on? I'm on North 6 and Havemeyer. Okay, this is good. But yeah, I gotta just make some generic walking titles like I did tonight and just get out walking. You know why? Because when I start walking, you guys always kind of trigger some conversation. So that's all I need. I couldn't really think of any conversation I wanted to have today. I was like, I've already told everyone. I already got all my conversations out this month. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I haven't collected any NFT pops at all. I'm just frustrated at the process of how to get them. So I really not had interest. If the market for pops really does just die and stuff is not selling and I can get NFT pops for like $20 each, I might end up collecting all of them. Hey, oh, got the City Comics. I got your sodas a couple days ago. I meant to message you, but I kept forgetting. I've been so bad. Someone bought a robot on me on Saturday. I forgot to ship it out. My brain has just been out of it this week. But yeah, your sodas are here. I gotta try to do a whatnot sale sometime this week if I can. See if anyone wants them. Yeah, if you're winning them and getting them kind of like accidentally or not paying too much for them, that's actually pretty cool. If you buy them directly, it costs like $50 to $100 at least. That's true. I'll take a shoebox full of Detective Comics 1 through 50 over anything, really. Yeah, Man in Black, I kind of agree with you because it's been since the NFTs started coming out that I lost interest in them. That's cool. Yeah, $10 is a good price. But if it's a raffle, it was just lucky that time. Overall, you might end up having to pay a lot more to get them. Speaking of how you use it too, I feel like I might start doing some manga haul videos on the comic channel because I'm getting more interested in reading and collecting manga. It's the one comic form that I'm actually enjoying reading lately. I just gotta really, yeah, I didn't even look because my budget's like nothing right now. And most of the stuff I feel that comes out now I can pick up cheaper just in lots later on. So I'm not really rushing to get anything right now. The only thing I do need, I have to go on Whatnot and get Donald some Nathan Zordy books. Because I just got a whole package from him full of more Ziggy stuff. So he wants Nathan Zordy plus the other stuff that I have been looking for him. So it's on my to-do list. I did buy one eBay lot of Nathan Zordy books that are signed, I think. So when I go through those, I think there's 2 or 3 duplicates. They kind of start the pile. But yeah, like right now I want either really expensive Golden Age books, which I can't afford at the moment, or manga. I feel like if I spend $50 on comics, I'd rather buy a stack of manga and then I have a bunch of stuff to read and actually get a lot more value out of it. Oh, sure. If you I have 2 for you, right? We can find a third or more or whatever. We'll, well, they haven't done Ziggy Funko Pops, but I would buy Ziggy's too when I have a little bit more cash. I just have to catch up. I have to catch up to all my credit cards, get them paid off, and get all the lecture bills and stuff paid. Once I catch up with all that stuff, then I'll be back on the hunt. I just don't know how long it's going to take. Feels like it's taking longer than it should. Just really slow year. But I think it's slow for everyone. That's why stuff is not selling that well. We'll see how we don't really start getting the higher Christmas season until after Thanksgiving. Oh, sure, yeah. Message me on Instagram, Dave. Let me know what day works for you. Because I can't do Friday, Saturday, Sunday because it's Anime NYC this week. So I'm actually doing a convention video. But other than that, maybe I could do it tomorrow. Or maybe Monday. I'm not sure. Oh my God. I forgot I had to do it. I just thought about it. That's overwhelming. I think Jason wanted to come help me out. Sort comics and make some room for filming tomorrow. So I might not do Whatnot. Oh, there's just not enough time in the day. It's kind of frustrating. No, not. Oh, so maybe Monday. Yeah, not next Friday. Next Friday is Black Friday. I'll be crazy. We'll figure it out. Music, 5 out of 10. I don't even know what song it is. 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10 for the 2 syllables I heard. Ziggy does have long feet. I'll figure it out. It's kind of hard for me to juggle. If I hang out with people too much, I get exhausted. So I need like time just to vegetate and just not do anything. But I want to walk every day, get my body healthier. But if I walk, then I have the aches and pains of walking a lot. So then I'm tired from that. And then I need to work in the store, so more stuff sells. It's so hard to juggle all the things you need to get done in life. And I want all 3 channels on YouTube, and I want Twitch I want everything to grow. Sure, Dave. No, I appreciate that you want to buy some. I definitely would love to sell a whole bunch of DVD box sets. I kind of needed. I tried to do one show last year. I sold maybe $50 worth, so it didn't really help out too much. I would love to do one show where I sell like 100 times. First time viewer, long time listener. Oh, Kyle, have you just listened to me? You haven't actually watched my streams? You just put it on the background? That's funny if that's true. I mean, I'm really enjoying Pluto so far. I'm 3 episodes in. It's like a retelling of an Astro Boy story, but like a little bit more mature. And it's really good. I really like it. I don't know. What are you currently into show-wise? Because I try to watch as much as I can, but I need to get the Apple TV to watch like multiple shows people are recommending. What music am I currently listening to? I'm probably... I don't know. I listen to a little bit 90s rock stuff. And I've been listening to K-pop. Honestly, I'm so busy most of the time that I'm actually listening to videos while I'm doing work. It's kind of hard to like just have music on, because sometimes I want to actually, there's so many videos I want to watch. Almost anything. Trying to think. Well, let's see. I've watched the Gen V Boys series. That was really good. Kind of over the top crazy though. Oh, you know what? I watched a really crazy kind of horror movie last night. Yeah, that's what I also have Taylor Swift on all day. Oh yeah, and Lars asked me about collecting too. Okay, I'll do my top 5 animes in a second. And no, I do like K-pop. I like the New Jeans album that came out last year. I listened to something I forget the name of the band. It was like a new band. I was kind of getting into them. I like K-pop, but then there's only so much I can consume of a single album. Then I need some more. And then I love Twice. Twice is great. Blackpink I like too, but I don't like Blackpink as much as I like Twice. I like Twice a lot more. Search is K-Ziggy Pop. All right, top 5 anime. All right, let's go through anime movies. I love the director who did Summer Wars. Summer Wars is a fantastic movie. I liked, they also did, I always forget that, I mix them up. I think it's the same director that did Your Name. I'm not 100% sure, but I also really loved the Your Name movie. The Weathering with You was awesome. All right, who's that? Someone just said hi. Oh, Zombie Monkey, hi. I can't see your name so well. They're blending it. The other day I could see them better. Now they're back to being blended, kind of funky. Your Name, Weathering with You was great. Oh, I love the Cyberpunk 2077 anime series. That was really, really, really good. Cool Kid and I just started watching it, and we watched through it in like 2 days. We've watched a few episodes of Bakuman, which I really, really like, but I think he was a little bit bored in it, so we haven't really continued. Older movies, I like Akira. I like Road and Sea. Anything Studio Ghibli, all of them. It's worth watching every single one. Studio Ghibli is fantastic. I always like, I don't talk about Studio Ghibli because Studio Ghibli is number one on my list of anime. Like, if all I had to watch was Studio Ghibli movies, that would be it. Loki season 2 was fantastic. I absolutely loved it. I thought it was the best thing that they've done in the MCU in a long time. And I love how it connected back to the first season. I just love how it all, just the whole thing kind of came wrapped together. Fantastic season of TV. So Road and Sea is done by the Atama, the same guy who did Akira. I like the Memories short. It's like 3 different short things called Memories. It's really, really good. I've watched some Yatsura USA. I forget how you say it. It's one of those with Lum. I actually really like those. It's, a little bit older, so not quite as good quality animation, but the fun, like, goofy sci-fi type thing. I know. Well, that's the thing. There's so much content out there. It's going to be good though, because of all the strikes. The next 6 months to a year will be kind of a lot less coming out, so it'll give you a little time to catch up. And then, but yeah, with Studio Ghibli, I absolutely love Studio. I think Totoro is probably my favorite Studio Ghibli movie, just because it's so beautiful. It's emotional. It's the one that I know I can watch over and over again, and I never get sick of it. I've seen it probably like 20 or 30 times in my life. Grave of the Fireflies is an awesome movie, but I've only seen it twice. And I've tried to watch it a couple more times, but every time I try to watch it, it's just too emotional to watch. It's like a devastating movie. It will just destroy you mentally. So Grave of the Fireflies, you have to... What was cool is Grave of the Fireflies and My Neighbor Totoro came out as a double bill when it came out in 1988. So they kind of go together. You kind of have to watch Totoro after Grave of the Fireflies. Spirited Away is definitely top 3 all-time favorite Studio Ghiblis, maybe top 4. Spirited Away is probably the most accessible, easy to watch one, so that one's the best. Ghost in the Shell is a great movie. It's not one that I found that I can rewatch that often though, but I absolutely loved it when I watched it. Howl's Moving Castle is also amazing, probably top 5. I think Totoro is my favorite. Spirited Away might be my second favorite. Then Princess Mononoke is my third favorite. Then I want to say Nausicaa is my fourth favorite. Then oh no, you know what? No, I have to move up to the top. Ponyo is probably my second favorite. Now Ponyo is more of a kid's movie. So when I first watched it, I was like, it's kind of a kiddie movie, so I didn't really pay attention to it. I just kind of listened to it and watched it kind of like, I forget what I was doing. I wasn't like giving it my full attention. But my son, when he was little, fell in love with it, so we watched it over and over again. I didn't realize how beautiful Ponyo was. So after like the 5th, the 8th viewing, I just fell in love with it. So Ponyo might be my second favorite after Totoro. Then Spirited Away. Then Nausicaa. Then Princess Mononoke. Then Nausicaa. Then Howl's Moving Castle, which we just rewatched recently. I still love it. And then, the end of Loki season 2 was such an awesome episode. It was like perfection, and it was just like, it made me gasp a little bit. It was amazing. I don't want to spoil it though. If people haven't watched it yet, I don't want to spoil it. It's worth it. If you haven't watched Loki season 2, watch it. If you haven't seen any Loki, watch it. I keep seeing these people review the Marvels, and it's like, I don't have time to watch the Marvel shows. I'm like, what is it, 6 episodes every other month or every 3 months? It's like you literally only have to spend 2 hours of your life to watch the Marvel shows. Like, just watch them. Why not? If you like Marvel shows, why not? I don't know the Kizo Monogatari movies. I don't know that at all. Augustine, after this is over, just leave a comment with that name, just so I can look it up. But yeah, no, Studio Ghibli, everyone is worth. Porco Rosso is a ton of fun. Castle in the Sky is a beautiful movie. The Wind Always Rises and all those other ones are pretty good. Silent Voice was a beautiful movie. Absolutely loved it. It made me cry. It gave me emotions. Silent Voice is definitely a great movie. That's the thing. I end up, when it comes to anime, I end up watching the theatrical movies more than the TV series. I don't know. I love Pedro Pascal. He's a great actor, and I guess he's not in the MCU yet, so if he became Reed Richards, I'd actually be happy with that. He's a good actor. Agent Carter was a good show. I really, really enjoyed the Agent Carter show. I think that one was undervalued or underappreciated. At the time, it was probably my favorite Marvel show. Or maybe it was like second past Daredevil. But yeah, Agent Carter season 1 and 2 were really good shows. Oh, Kyle, that's super cool. Kyle, what was your favorite manga you were reading in Japan back then? Exactly, that's why I just said Grave of the Fireflies. I've only watched twice. I've tried to watch it 3 or 4 other times, and I end up, when the tears start coming down my cheek, I'm like, yeah, I'm not ready for this. Grave of the Fireflies is really just like, oh my God, my heart just breaks. There was, I don't know if I've seen this shop before. We're kind of exploring an area that I don't explore as much. I think there was another World War II movie anime that we watched last year. I forget the name of it. I have to remember, but it was about a girl who grew up in Hiroshima. So it's like about her life and her husband going to war, and then like her hometown getting destroyed, basically. That one was a really good movie too, but I don't know if I could watch it again just for the emotional toll it would take. Wings of the Hanamaze is a really fun space race movie. You know what's a really good anime series I watched 20 years ago? I mean, I remember absolutely loving it, but I haven't seen it since, so I have to give it a rewatch. I'm waiting to find it on Blu-ray though. It's never been released on Blu-ray. It's Now and Then, Here and There. Now and Then, Here and There was maybe a 12-part, 20-part episode anime series. I absolutely loved that. Oh yeah, we Alice and I just watched a thing called The Platform. Akira is amazing. Akira is an amazing movie. The Platform. And if you like Akira, you gotta watch Roads and Z. Roads and Z is done by Automo as well, and it's about a medical bed that AI that goes crazy, and it just starts building itself into a much bigger monster and like attacking the city. It is awesome. But yeah, The Platform, it's about a prison system where there's like this group of chefs that make gourmet food, a gourmet meal. So it's a whole platform with like 50 to 100 dishes on it. It looks amazing. Yeah, it's in the jail, and it's called The Platform. And basically, you have like a minute to eat off of the platform, and it goes down a level each time, and there's 2 people on each level, and those 2 people get to eat whatever they want for that minute, and then it keeps going. Oh, thank you. And then the platform goes down to the next level, the next side. It keeps going down and down and down, so that by the time it gets to like level 40, all the food is like regurgitated, and it gets so gross. So it was such a disturbing but great like horror movie. I really, really enjoyed it. No, I haven't watched any of the Evangelion movies. I always wanted to get into the series. I had the DVD box set, but I just never got into it. Hey, Caitlin. I do want to watch them though. The Evangelion movies were always on my list. There's so many animes I've always wanted to watch. I just never got around to it because I also like so many other types of other movies. So what usually happens is I watch a little anime, then I get burnt out on anime, then I watch like a horror movie, get burnt out on that, and then I watch like some comedy. No, I didn't watch The Black Phone. Is that one good? If it is, leave a comment after the stream just to remind me to look it up. I like looking up stuff that you guys recommend. The Platform kind of reminded me a little bit of The Cube, if you guys ever saw The Cube or never saw The Cube. The Cube was another really awesome movie I saw years ago that I absolutely loved, which had that same kind of like in a prison cell waking up in a bad, precarious situation. Yeah, now and then, here and there, was an amazing anime that I just feel like was so underrated because I absolutely loved it, and I never hear anyone talk about it. It hasn't been released on Blu-ray. I really want to watch it on Blu-ray to see a better quality version of it, even if it's still just a square. 10 out of 10 music. 10 out of 10. Okay, we got a few. So Black Phone, I'll definitely check out Black Phone. I like horror. I'm a fan of horror movies. I like being kind of disturbed and scared because it's just like, it's thrilling. I also like comedies. I also like romantic comedies. I like cartoon. I like so many different genres of type of movies. Hey, GT Key Comic. Is there any modern anime movies that anyone's seen that's absolutely amazing? There's, what I usually do is if I find a director I really like, I end up seeing all their movies. So the guy who did The Boy and the Beast, I think, is the same guy who did a couple other movies I really liked. I know the Ice Cuber, the Cuber. I'll have to watch those as well if that's a similar type movie, or are you just making jokes? Yeah, no, the platform. I hated it in the sense that I was so disturbed by it and how gross the food was and everything that happened, especially when they're on the lower platform scene. Yikes! I just did not like it. But at the same time, it was a great, thrilling horror movie because I was disturbed. A good horror movie should make you a little bit uneasy and disturbed. If you watch a horror movie and you're like, okay, that was fun, and that's all you think, if the only word you can say about a horror movie is that was fun, it wasn't really a horror movie. No, not really. GT Comics, no, that's not something I'm into. I'm sure there's plenty of newer stuff you can watch. You don't have to go back to some grainy old crap. Trying to think of what other animes I've watched. I love anime. I watch a lot of it, but I'm working my way through Made in Abyss. I've seen 3 or 4 episodes. I just haven't found time to continue it. I'm watching too much right now that I'm like just only kind of watching, but not diving deep into it. I just need more time in the day. I go back to this movie all the time, but the About Time, the time travel movie, when the Bill Nighy character uses his ability to time travel just to read as many books as he wants. That's kind of what I want. I wanted the ability to time travel just so I can watch and read and do, consume all the media I want until I'm done. There's nothing left. Okay, that's awesome. I'm happy you're able to hang out when you're having a hard time sleeping. I'm doing good. The walk's good so far. Oh, that's crazy. Awesome. I'm trying to think which horror movie is it? The Menu with Anna. What's her name? Anna Joy Taylor. I forget her name. The Menu is really good. I like that one a lot. There's another good horror movie, which disturbed me. Being disturbed again. Good horror should be disturbing and not just like, it was sweet, it was cute. That's not the reaction you get. I do like kind of old schlocky horror too, though, when it's just like goofy and kind of gruesome, but not as disturbing as the newer ones. So I like whatchamacallit, Attack of Killer Clowns. I love that movie. That one's fun. No, I haven't seen The Orphan. The Orphan is actually on my list. Yeah.
She goes sleep like an asshole. That's pretty cool. You know Domino Park up here?
Yeah, Domino Park? Yeah.
I got out of there 2 hours ago doing landscaping. So I'm like all dirty, but it's covered by pro. The reason I'm going through this is because it's been 2 hours and people are treating me really low. Like a girl ran in that building, but she didn't even live there because she got scared of me.
Well, what do you need? What are you looking for?
I live in Jersey, so I have to go to the Port Authority.
I don't have any
I'm
cash, Avi.
$5.50 short. That's how much
$5.50?
the bus costs.
I don't even know who you would ask. I'm sorry. I just walk around at night to get exercise. I don't have cash on me. Good luck, though. I hope you find it. Good luck. She was amazing as Magic. That guy has a bike trying to get money for his bus ticket. I think he's trying to scam me a little bit, but it's all right. I'll give him a little time of the day. I did like Anna Taylor-Joy in Magic. She's a great actress, honestly. I'm a huge fan of hers. She was great in whatchamacallit, the Queen's Gambit. Love the Queen's Gambit. Such a great television series. I'll stop for people occasionally. I am very polite. He didn't give me any "I'm gonna hurt you" vibes. He gave me he needed some money vibes, which okay. Very, very distinct and very blunt. I just didn't have it on me. Which I'll be polite, but I'm also very forceful, and I'm like, yeah, no, I can't help you. Sorry. I've been in New York long enough to be hit with lots of people like that over the times. I mean, who knows? It's a dude who's struggling. I feel bad, even if he's not struggling. If he's out having to ask for a few bucks, sucks. Okay. Let's see, Chopping Mall. I did not see Chopping Mall. I'll have to check out Chopping Mall. We saw. Let me think of the ones we watched recently. We watched the time travel one, which was what was the time travel one? It was a girl whose mother's friends were killed in the 80s, and then her friend creates a time travel movie. A time travel machine, and she goes back in time accidentally to when her mom was in high school. It was actually kind of fun. I like that one. From? What service is From on? I love Bill Nighy. Anything he does is funny. So he was good in Love Actually. I love him in Shaun of the Dead. I love him in but yeah, About Time is probably one of my favorites. And it's not like a thrilling, crazy time travel movie. It's more like a romantic comedy / slice of life lesson kind of movie. And I absolutely love it. It's one I talk about all the time just because I feel like it has so many great life lessons in it. What service is From on? And Caitlin, leave a comment after the stream's over that just says to check out From. I want to check it out. I have to check. I think when I got my phone service, I got I got free Apple TV for like 3 months. I have to activate it and just catch up on all that stuff. Got some people canoodling across the street. I got some craziness going on tonight. We got the street candy pirate machine. Not seeing as many street candy pirates lately. Yeah, he was good in that as well. I like The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I don't know if it was my favorite sci-fi movie, but I did enjoy it. Gremlins. I saw Gremlins when I was 8 years old, and I absolutely loved it. I begged my mom and dad to take me. We couldn't find a showing till like midnight. It was either like midnight or like 11 o'clock. It was a really late showing. So I was 8 years old. On my 8-year-old birthday, I saw Gremlins really late at night. Love Gremlins. Gremlins is a classic. We just rewatched it maybe 2 years ago, and it's still very entertaining. There's a lot of movies I'll watch from my childhood that when I rewatch it again, I'm just like, eh. Like I watched Empire Strikes Back again for the first time in like 30 years, a year or two ago. I realized that I liked it a lot more when I was a kid. It just hasn't aged that well. Which I feel like I'm like, my tongue is burning and my face is swelling up just saying that. But I just like, you know, Han Solo is such a chauvinist in that movie. And all the special effects are so dated. I feel like the original Star Wars movie holds up really, really well. But Empire used to be my favorite. Now it's like maybe my third, even behind Jedi now. All right. Oh, so it's on Prime? All right, I'll have to check it out. What else have we watched? I like to try to watch a few movies a week, but sometimes it's so hard. I feel like it was easier when I was younger to find movies I wanted to watch. Now there's so many movies and so many mediocre ones that... Oh, thank you, Alex. I appreciate it. I'm glad you enjoyed the walks. Yeah. Is Tubi a free service or another one that you gotta pay for? I feel like there's just too many services out there. It kind of drives me nuts. Yeah, I saw the Human Centipede. It was a terrible movie, but I got my enjoyment out of it. It was one of our... Alice and I picked it as a Halloween pick maybe 10 years ago. I kind of like... Human Centipede is more what I call the like torture porn kind of movies. I don't like those as much these days. I mean, I never really liked them. I like it when it's a little bit more thrilling. I'm more of a Wicker Man fan. If you haven't seen the Wicker Man, that's the kind of horror I like. The more like you don't see the horror and it's just kind of scary and terrifying without actually seeing it. Oh yeah, switch to YouTube. That's fine. Tubi is free. I haven't figured out yet how to show all the chat and all the different things. The voices, I haven't heard the voices. I'll have to check that out. Hey, Ralph. I didn't see you pop. I didn't see your comment, but then Tina said hello. So Tina is on the ball. Tina is awesome. She gets all the proper chats in. I love it. Ooh, I do feel like my legs are dragging. I need to get back to doing 10,000 steps a day just so that my body's fully functioning. My arm is slightly achy today, but not as bad as the last 2 days. So that's really good, actually. I'm hoping by tomorrow, it's feeling way better. All right, I gotta put my water away. Okay. Whew. I'm getting more warm by the minute. I'm taking my gloves off. I think I'm taking my hat off. I never saw Face of Death. That kid, that's the one that we all wanted to see. Just because it was supposed to be so disturbing. I never actually saw it though. I don't think I need to see it. I do like monster type horror if it's like Tina is the queen. Toxic Avenger is definitely one of my all-time favorites. I like that. But yeah, monster horror. You mean like aliens? What is it? Cloverfield? Like that kind of monster, or like Freddy Krueger, Jason kind of monster? Which I like both type of genre of horror. Predator. I love the Predator movies. I really like the Prey movie. I cannot wait till the sequel to Prey comes out. All right, I'll have to check out Tubi. I'm almost on the urge of thinking I might start trying to collect Blu-rays again. Just with all these services, and it just like feels like such a pain in the ass when I can buy used Blu-rays for like $2 to $5. Dave, which one did you just see for the first time? Or Prey? Oh, you just saw Prey for the first time. Prey was really good. I really enjoyed Prey a lot. Evil Dead 1 I loved, and then I just never watched the rest of them. I feel like such a loser for not continuing them. I do love Dead Alive, the Peter Jackson horror zombie movie. I loved Black Sheep, was another fun like zombie sheep movie. I want to see The Nun and The Nun 2. Those are actually on my list to watch pretty soon. We just watched The Witch maybe a month ago. Really liked The Witch, so I want to see more from that studio. Which was really disturbing. I liked it. I thought it was good. Trying to think of what else we've watched. I know we're watching Oak Island. We finished Gen V from The Boys. We watched Loki. I don't know. I think we're still in that like hunting for something to watch. I watched all of Succession. I liked it, but I found myself on my phone half the time because it got kind of boring. It was like they're at a party, they're at another party, they're at a get together, they're at a party, they're at a board meeting, they're at a party. And it kept getting kind of repetitive. But I still kind of really enjoyed it. But here's the thing, I don't know if I like horror enough to be subscribed to something where I'm watching horror every night. For me, horror is like a fine meal that you get once in a while, but you don't eat it every day. Yeah, Stranger Things is a good monster. Walking Dead. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, Jason and Freddy is more slasher. You were right. That's why I'm thinking more like Stranger Things is more like Aliens, where it's more of a thriller than a slasher. That's super fun though. I think I would like to watch more schlocky horror stuff. Although I think I want to watch more anime right now. I'm really on an anime manga kick. I just bought a lot of 14 Osamu Tezuka books because I was watching the little documentary that Comic Tropes, I believe. I think he did a little documentary on Osamu Tezuka. Yeah, no, see, I couldn't drink. It would be more like really hard liquor, where like if you drink too much of it, I'd be nauseous and get a bad headache. So like occasional. So I do like horror. I just can't consume it that often. Okay, like the platform is good for me for a while. I need to watch a few goofy movies. Then I'll attempt my next horror movie. Yeah, no, I am. Oh, that's one thing I want to discuss. So I sell media. It's something I've sold for a long time. I've always been a media seller. My question is, with Best Buy dying and more places not selling it, will more people buy from me or less people? I don't know. I don't even know what that means, Kyle. But yeah, no, I'm considering collecting more movies because I figure if I could buy them for $3 to $5, you could buy 3 a month for the price of like a Netflix, which is not that much. But Disney Plus, I'm not watching anything. Only when there's a Marvel show or a Star Wars show. But if they're going to go like all year next year without Marvel and Disney shows, I don't know if I need Disney Plus because I don't really watch all the other stuff on there. Netflix still kind of adds enough new stuff to keep Netflix, Cinemax, or Max, kinda. But I still pay for regular cable, so I get that with regular cable. I'm thinking I need to get rid of my regular cable. Oh, I gotta watch those. Haunting of Hill House and Bly Manor. I have not seen those. I do like Haunted Mansion type movies. Hey, Alexander. We're going on a big old horror movie conversation tonight. All right. So, what was I say? So I bought those 14 Osamu Tezuka books because I looked on the Comic Tropes. He had there's a manga that did his whole life story. It's like that big, 900 pages. I really wanted to get it. It was $40 on Amazon. So I thought, you know what? I decided, let me look on Macari, and I found that whole lot for like $100. So it's like, let me buy the lot. There's 2 books I had already that I think I can get 40, 50 bucks back. So basically I got that book plus like 10 other ones I didn't have for 60 bucks. I think that's pretty cool. No, I didn't watch the Garfield movies. I don't know. I just didn't seem like something that would interest me. And yeah, I try to watch something every day. I work so hard and I do so much effort of what I do that I do try to see a movie or a TV series every day. Not like crazy, but like today we watched Oak Island. Yesterday we watched The Platform. The day before we watched Pluto, an episode of Pluto. A day before that I think we watched an episode of Pluto. I want to continue watching it. 187 movies, that's still a ton of movies. That's pretty awesome, actually. That's a, you might end up at 200. You won't be one a day, but that's still a lot of movie consumption. Because I end up watching a lot of TV series, too, so I don't get to see that many movies. I find it just really hard finding good movies these days. There's so many movies I start and I get kind of bored of. Or I'm like, why am I watching this? I'm wasting my time. Like, I'll turn a movie off halfway through sometimes. Or a quarter of the way through. Right? Oh, I'm waiting for Blue Beetle. I think that comes out this weekend on Cinemax, too. I'm actually looking forward to watching that. Well, listen, if you're working the crazy amount of hours it sounds like you're working, then spending an hour a day watching a movie, it gives you something to look forward to and helps you get through your day. That's actually pretty cool. Yeah, I did hear that. I think Disney just finally bought out the rest of Hulu. And that makes sense, because I kind of don't like having them in 2 separate apps. Having it all together would be good. And I like Hulu. I watch a lot of my anime on Hulu. I do, I don't know. I want to watch a lot more anime, though. I just don't know where to begin. I did watch... I don't think I've watched any really, really big anime series, because I think, like, One Piece kind of overwhelms me to think about starting that. Attack on Titan, I watched the first 2 seasons, absolutely loved them, and then got lost because the 3rd season didn't come out for, like, years. But I want to kind of go back and watch them. My son's watched all of them. He absolutely loves them. He wants me to, like, rewatch them with him. So I should do that. I just don't kind of want to go and rewatch the first 2 seasons to kind of figure out where I was. I'm not really the kind of person that likes to rewatch stuff too often. I have a really good memory, so most of the stuff I really enjoyed I can remember pretty well. Which a lot of people I know kind of forget what they watch. Oh, Dave, that's crazy. Yeah, if you are stressed out with that kind of job, yeah, you need some time to just like turn your brain off and just relax. Killers of the Flower Moon. Okay, Men in Black. Leave that in the comments of the video when I'm done streaming. I'll check it out. I have such a long list of stuff to check out from all you guys, but I do appreciate it because it makes me think, and then I like slowly try to get through stuff. And I really have to clear out the space for the comic channel so I can start filming again. I really feel like I'm missing out. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to Blue Beetle. I cannot wait to watch it. I think it's gonna be a lot better than like people were saying. Oh, look, someone threw out a broken guitar. That's kind of enticing, but yeah, it looks like the neck is cracked in pieces. Oh, that's awesome. Tell her you can tell her that this random nerd from YouTube said congratulations. Oh yeah, no, I know. I gotta do the Katie Keene run video, and I have to do the Matt Howarth really awesome collection video that I found. There's 2 of those videos I need to do, and then I need to do a bunch of haul videos. Yeah, no, don't recommend every movie you ever seen, but there's a movie that is like a must-watch, amazing movie, whatever genre, let me know, because I want to check it out. Because I know there's a lot of amazing movies out there I just don't know about or haven't heard enough about. Like The Platform, I had never heard about it, and then Allison heard a review of it. She's like, oh, let's watch it. Sounds creepy fun. All right, I think we hit halfway through this walk. It's actually turned into quite a fun walk. I didn't think we'd be talking about movies as much. I love this. I really need to just get used to getting out and just starting the walk up, because a lot of times I get kind of overwhelmed thinking, oh my gosh, I have nothing to talk about. Yeah, Zombie Monkey, I'm thinking of doing, I have a bunch of manga I've purchased lately, probably about 30 volumes. So I'm thinking of doing a manga haul. If that manga haul does well on the comic channel, then I might start doing some manga and anime hunts. All right, Black Phone. All right, Black Phone. Just remind me again in the comments, because I'll probably forget. I'll definitely put Black Phone near the top of my list to check out, though. Yeah, no, big life events when your family expands is always exciting. Super duper exciting. Because you never know, there could be little ones along the way. A year later, it's super cool. Yeah, we're here. We're all here to share your joys, your sadness, whatever in between. We're all here to hang out and have a fun time, and just kind of relax. I hope my walks are kind of relaxing for everyone. I did not see FNAF. My son went to a friend's house for his birthday, and they did the streaming by, so they watched it there, and he liked it. He thought it was fun. Hey, Mr. Brightstein. And but my son also has played all the FNAF games, so he was already a fan. So it's definitely a movie for him. And that movie did well, so they're going to do more of those. If people go see the things that they want to do well, they'll make more of it. If you don't see a Marvel movie because you think, this is not the Marvel movie I want to see, there'll be less Marvel movies. It's just the way these things work. Exactly. We're all friends and family here. We're all, we hang out. I mean, how many of us are here every night walking around while I'm walking around? It's kind of blows my mind a little bit. Little did I think this is what I would be doing. A year and a half ago, when I was talking about trying to learn to stream, I was so nervous about it. I didn't know how to do it. It took me months to even try to figure it out. And then when I started doing it, I was a little nervous. Now I enjoy it. I think it's a lot of fun just hanging out. Still get a little nervous. More nervous as in, I don't know what to talk about some nights. My brain just goes blank. I'm just like, oh, well, I can't walk. I don't know. No one's going to want to hang out with me. I have nothing to talk about. But then we find things to talk about. Hey, Marlana. This is great. It's a lot of you guys have been hanging out tonight. I feel like we got the regular crew except for Socrates and Melody. And Jason. Jason's sleeping. I know it's late. I'm pretty sure Jason is sleeping. But Jason's funny. He'll rewatch the streams afterwards. I'm just curious, how many people are watching the stream? I can't tell because it doesn't tell me anymore. Yeah, I have a feeling because I'm looking and it seems like the channels that focus on anime and manga do a lot better in the comic space than the comic channels. So I'm thinking I might do a slight switch and start adding an anime manga show. I mean, I would ideally do a weekly show where I read a couple, review them, show my new hauls and stuff. And I would love to do manga hauls the way I do regular comic hauls, which I show the cover in the middle and we get to look at it. I feel like a lot of people that review manga don't really show the manga that much. 5 on Twitch? Crazy, John. That's amazing. Oh, that's awesome. So, there's already kids joining the family. That's amazing. Love that. Kids are awesome to have around hanging out. Just love watching kids learn things and grow and experience the world for the first time. It's awesome. Yeah, I probably should be sleeping too. I should be passed out. But honestly, I'm also, because of Twitch growing fast enough to get monetized in a couple days, I'm also very motivated to get out. So that's good too. I like being motivated. When I'm motivated, I get myself out and about. So for Thanksgiving, I can't really celebrate Thanksgiving very much because I'll most likely choke on food because of my anxieties and the fact that I choke on most things. So it's a holiday I don't really enjoy. So I'm debating whether I go with Allison, the cool kid, to her brother's house or not. I might not go. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm always hoping for a huge Black Friday surge. We don't really get that at our shop. I don't do big Black Friday sales though. I tried it a few times and it just never really worked. So everyone is too busy going to all the other places looking for deals. I'm just kind of hoping that once Best Buy kind of stops selling media, people will still start coming to my shop more often. Oh, Caitlin, that's awesome. That is actually really cool. I love that. But yeah, it's for retail. It's definitely busy after Thanksgiving. Oh, this is so fun. I have the chat big enough I can read it all now. I can't see the screen at all though. I don't even know what I'm looking at. I'm just busy reading what you guys are saying as I walk. Yeah, Comic-Con. Honestly, if you can save up like $200 to $300 for a Comic-Con, I think that's enough to have a lot of fun. Get maybe like a couple signed comics and a couple things. If you have no money to do it though, it kind of sucks to go without a budget. But I know the first few years, the first year I went to Comic-Con, I went with $500, and I think I spent like $150. I mean, I did buy one expensive Funko Pop, but if I didn't buy that one expensive Funko Pop, $150 would have been fine. I kind of wish my shop went insane though after the holidays, because I could use it. Because we're doing the work no matter what. It's better when it's crazy and busy. When it's not crazy and busy, it's kind of depressing. Alright, where are we at? Hour or 7 minutes? I'm gonna try to do a full 2 hours tonight if I can. My legs are getting really tired, but the rest of me feels pretty good. Whew. I've thought about that. I don't know if I'll have the energy or mental capacity to do that. Oh, no, I can't. Oh, no, that's right. No, this Friday is Anime NYC. So yeah, maybe a Black Friday whatnot. Maybe I'll try that. I'll see if people are all into it. Because my whatnot prices are usually like Black Friday sales anyway. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. That's a good idea, Man in Black. Maybe I'll aim for a big, long Black Friday sale. This coming weekend, I keep forgetting, it's Anime NYC. I'm actually looking forward to filming there. Oh yeah, no, that, Caitlin, that does sound very expensive. Well, maybe one day. Let's just get you to win the lottery. 2 out of 10 music. 2 out of 10. 2 out of 10. 2 out of 10. I always forget how spoiled I am by living in New York City, because we got all kinds of comic events going on within the city and then within like 45-minute drive of the city. I've taken, a Uber for 30 minutes to go to Comic Cons. I've taken the bus. I've taken the subway. I've walked to them. water break because I'm getting a little, feeling the late night fatigue now. Feeling the fatigue. New York Comic Con is a really fun convention. I love it. For me, it's like the Super Bowl. I can go to that one because it's local, and so I can just take the subway there, and then I get the discounted professional passes. What I would love to do is eventually have the channels big enough that I can go do like San Diego Comic Con and a couple of other bigger ones, and maybe a couple of the bigger ones around the world. I think the biggest Tokyo one is the biggest Comic Con, which is much bigger than San Diego Comic Con. I would love to do that one year. All right, Caitlin, that'd be awesome. That'd be so cool. Super cool. I have not been, but I heard it's a pretty fun con. It has a pretty decent artist alley and whatnot. I want to go to WonderCon. I want to go to C2E2 eventually. I want to go to all the major cons. But I need, with the amount of crap I buy when I go to cons, I need like at least a $2,000 budget plus the airfare cost and all the other costs to go. It's definitely worth going if you can build up like a budget, pay for the hotel. Even like this neighborhood, there's a lot of hotels. I don't know how cheap they are, but if you go a hotel that's like a 30-minute away from the convention center, it's probably cheaper. No, Caitlin, it's all right. We're enjoying your lottery wishes. I think I like that all the time. I want to win the lottery too and do all. I would just go full-time content creation at that point. Some people think, oh, you're a lottery, you don't have to. I mean, I do the content creation because I love doing it. It's so much fun. But I have to pay for it out of my pocket right now. I would love to get to the point where it was all funded so I could do as much of it as I want. That'd be awesome. Thought Bubble is a like a little local convention, or like a like an indie comic convention. Yeah, no, I want to travel. You know what? The one thing I really need to do, I need to figure out how to go to Italy and buy stuff on Italy eBay for like a month. There's so many Ziggy things there I need that I can't figure out how to get shipped to the US. But I need probably like $2 or $3 grand to do that. New York Comic Con is usually the first or second week of October. So this year was on like the 17th, maybe? I forget. Huge European con. Okay, that would be cool. I would love to go to some more international cons to grab a whole bunch of international books. Oh, speaking of that, I have a box of comics from Martin, the Aussie comic collector, that I need to open up. I gotta do that on the comic channel soon too. Oh, I got so much stuff piling up right now. I really need to make room. Like in the office, it's a big mess right now. I have no room to film. And then the store's basement is a big mess. I don't really have room to film there either. It's driving me nuts. Yeah, oh yeah, it was just a month ago. You got like 11 months to get ready. Big Apple Con is in December, I think, though. That's a smaller con, but still a pretty fun comic con. I really enjoy Big Apple Con each year. Or it's twice a year, I think. Last one was in April, but I think there's a December one. And which I'll probably go to because I know everyone that runs it, so I usually get in easily. I don't have to wait in the line and stuff, which I hate waiting in lines. Honestly, lines are my biggest annoyance for every convention. Nice, 1,000. That's a good amount. I don't know where I'm at. I might only have a long box of international. I don't think I have 1,000. I would like to go to some retro game cons. I know the cool kid would be more into that. Music, 4 out of 10. 4 out of 10 rating, music. I would like to go to some retro game cons that I know my son would like to go, because he's into games and stuff. And right now most of my retro game collection is kind of packed up and not easy to access. it really would be nice to have a space to kind of organize it and set it out. Once every like 2 years, I sort through it and try to pull out duplicates to sell. But also at the same time, I don't know. Like right now, I need to do conventions where the videos do kind of well enough to cover the cost a little bit. And so I don't know how well retro game videos will do. They've never really done that well on my main channel. And I don't know if I have the energy to start another gaming channel. I don't have enough time to do all 3 channels as is. It takes me like forever. Oh, Kyle, that's awesome. Actually, if I start thinking about the Pence copies I have, I probably have another long box. I don't even think of the Pence copies as international, because I just sort those in with the American ones, since it's pretty much the same comics. I don't know how many international comics I must have quite a bit. I haven't really found a way to do a really amazing amount of collecting them, because they're not easy to get. I know I had one guy in France send me shipments several times, so I think I have like 200 or 300 French comics, all like Marvel comics that were reprinted, so they have new painted covers, which are amazing. And I know I have a bit of international. I don't know how many though. That's one of these things I'll have to check one of these days. Every once in a while, my friend Sean will find a stack at the dollar bins for me, which is amazing. I love buying international books for Street Candy Pirate. First one we saw tonight. I love buying international books for $1. I think it's awesome. It's not something that happens every day, but when it does happen, I'm happy. But when I see them at Comic-Con, like people want $50 for stuff that should be like $3 or $5. So I don't buy so much at Comic-Con because I never really find them cheap. That's why I kind of want to go to international Comic-Cons, because I feel like I could probably go to a country and find $2 to $5 books like in mass quantities, buy a whole bunch and like ship them over. I would like to go to Mexico City too. I think there's a lot of Mexican variants I would love to pick up. Yeah, Street Candy Pirate. First one we really don't see as many as we did in the fall. I mean, in the spring. We were at the point where we see like 50 in a bag. Nowhere near that many. Now I just see the random stray one, which is way better. I'd rather it be very, very minor appearances. Oh, Street Candy Pirate. It's our name for rats. We came up with it in April. So we just call them the Street Candy Pirates, where they steal all the street candy, aka the trash. Exactly, Carl. That's why I kind of keep all the Pence variants with my regular comic. Half the time, they're just ink stamp on them. They didn't even change the plates. They just put an ink stamp on it. Yeah, I even did some AI images where I made them look like pirates. But like fancy dressed up pirates. It was kind of funny. Oh, I did yeah, it's New York City. New York City is the city that never sleeps. This is also on a Wednesday, it's a slow night. Friday night, it'll be like wall-to-wall people still at midnight. I mean, stuff is still open. We got the pretty flowers. There's still a lot of delis and bars and stuff open, so people are still out, hanging out, having a fun time. That's why I don't feel too uncomfortable being out late, because it's actually still busy enough that feels safe. Yeah, no, so it's the Street Candy Pirates. They're the ones, and then the trucks are the street candy collectors. We got the fun Basquiat Warhol mural. Oh, have I been on ultra widescreen or regular? Oh yeah, no, I've been on regular. Always forget to turn back the regular camera focal length at night so it looks better. What else have I done? I did 3 robot face art cards this week. I've been slightly more motivated to make them again, which is fun. It would be pretty cool to get back up to doing like 10 to 20 a week. All right, Dave, sleep well. I'm probably only going to go for 30, 40 more minutes. I just wanted to get my 10,000 steps in, which honestly, I could probably only go for like 10. I'll probably get about 12,000 steps in if I go 2 hours. I'm walking slow though, a lot slower tonight, because I think my body isn't used to walking as much, so I feel like the aches and pains are higher. But sleep well. Thanks for hanging out for a few, hour and a half, hour and 20 minutes. Do really appreciate it. I love that you guys just hang out with me for an hour or two all the time. It's kind of amazing. Oh, Tina, awesome. Yeah, I think they always look way better in person. And I'm happy you collect them here and there. I think it's awesome. I love to have a little bit of my art hanging out in your house. I think it's fantastic. Honestly, I would love to have a little studio and do a lot more art. Art is so much fun to do. Shop's really dead right now. We had an okay weekend, like better than it has been, but the week's been really dead. Like barely selling anything. They, if you look up on YouTube and you look up Williamsburg, Brooklyn flood from like a month and a half ago, you'll see this whole neighborhood got like 2 or 3 feet of water. It's kind of ridiculous how much flooding was going on. So I have a feeling a lot of the street candy pirates got drowned. So I don't see them as much since then. I kind of want to figure out how to screen print some cards too, so I can do some cheaper $1 and $2 cards and make like little packs up, maybe like 5 cards for $5, and just make it fun, like a fun little hand printed collector series. I think that's something I would like to do with the cards. Oh, Tina, I got to tell James to do a lease stack card. I think he keeps busy or forgetting because he's been so busy with life. He's trying to get a new job. He has to move partially. So he's just like overwhelmed. But I think I need to remind him, because I think he would do one next time he's drawing one. Do you have Storm Debbie? What was that? A hurricane? I don't think Debbie hit us. What we had was, it was like a sort of a tropical storm that just dumped a whole bunch of rain like a month and a half ago. It wasn't a hurricane or named storm though. It was crazy. It's so weird. The chat text level is like different sizes on here. Oh, you got a lot of rain too. Yeah, we got hit hard. Yeah, I'll remind him. I think he would love to do it, and I think he would love to get a little extra money. But again, he's just so overwhelmed right now. I think he's having a hard time just focusing. I should ask him how he's doing, actually. Maybe I'll chat with him tomorrow. Oh, I feel like we covered a lot of the neighborhood. We've done a big old circle. We usually start on the other end of the neighborhood. It's crazy how much when you just go up and down the streets in your neighborhood, it's crazy how many miles that is. Yeah, I don't think Debbie hit it. I think Debbie was like in the middle of the ocean and it blew out, and then it hit up by you guys. Oh, last week, yeah. We didn't get hit with it. So you guys, that's probably, you probably don't get tropical storms that often. I think the weather patterns have been changing a bit, which is crazy. I think California also got hit by a hurricane this year, which was the first time in like 30 years. Okay, I think we looped around here at some, no, you know what it was? I went down that street earlier. So now we'll loop back around this way. Yeah, our big rainstorm was early September, I think, maybe August, September, somewhere in there. It was insane. Just the amount of water in the neighborhood. Like right around here, the water was up to like the windows on the cars. Like think of how deep that is right in the middle of the street right here. It's kind of ridiculous how much water there was. It's a beautiful night in the neighborhood. Won't you be mine? Won't you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? I'm Mr. Rogers tonight. One of these nights I need to, one of these days, oh, these are a little fun heart sculpture. I don't think I've seen that before. I don't know if that's new or I just never noticed it. That's kind of cool. One of these days I gotta start walking out of the neighborhood though. I get so bored going down the same streets. I want to take you guys around somewhere else. I gotta do some comic hunting and some other neighborhoods and stuff. I'll figure it out. It's on my to-do list. For now, I just want to get both. Oh, thank you. 10 out of 10. You're reading. Right now, I just want to get back to getting my steps in. Who remembers when I first started walking, we saw the KFC Colonel chicken. KFC Colonel chicken. That was one of the first things we saw the first week we were walking, I think. I haven't really pointed it out, but for all you new here, it's the KFC Colonel chicken. I love street art. Street art's fun. We got a Pegasus. All right, my arm is getting tired holding this thing up. The one thing with my bad arm is I don't hold it in my left hand so often, so I have to hold the stabilizer the whole time in my right hand. So now my right arm's getting tired. I need to figure out, I want to get that streaming backpack. I'll have to just keep dreaming about it for a while. I know Pokemon Go really, I was walking a lot then too, because it was fun. It's kind of like walking by itself is kind of torture to me. Not so much that it's hard to do, it's just that my brain gets so bored that I go nuts. Yeah, it's crazy because, California doesn't get hurricanes. That was really crazy. It's good though. You guys needed some moisture, so hopefully it helped refill the aquifer or whatever you call it a little bit. I think this week you're supposed to get some atmospheric rivers. Oh yeah. Someone else told me that they had a little earthquake too, like a 5.0 or something like that. This is like quick jolt, right as the yeah. Someone else told me that. That's crazy, isn't it? It's like death and destruction from all directions. Yeah, New York's a lot closer to Ireland than California. I think maybe it's about equal distance each direction. I think it's like a 6-hour airplane flight either way, 5-6 hours. It's probably like right in the middle. That's why California, because usually the airflow goes that direction. And what happened was the hurricane formed off the coast of Mexico and it went like almost straight up north into California. That's why it was such a weird hurricane. Which is also why it was weird that you guys got hit with the remnants of Debbie or whatever it was last week in Ireland, because usually the storms break up before they get up there. So it's really, really crazy. Oh, yeah. Well, if you had a wildfire, at least all that rain would knock it out. A little bit all too much all at once. All right, I think I might call it quits early tonight because I'm getting really tired. I'm having a struggle now. My body's going out. My shoulder's going out a little bit. I don't want to injure myself by overdoing it. Aquifer is, where the water soaks in and you have the water underground. I know, like, parts of California had sunk like 5 feet because of all the water being drained out. I think there was some parts of the state that were losing inches because like Hershey's was like draining all the water out of the ground. Thank you, Tina. I'll go another block and then I'll call it quits. But yeah, my right arm's starting to get a little achy. I don't want to fall apart on you guys. I want to still be able to do it again tomorrow. I think I got my 10,000 steps, so hour and a half is usually enough to do 10,000. All right, yeah, I think I have to call it. I gotta put this away because my arm is getting really achy. Let me flip the camera. All right, I want to just thank you guys for hanging out with me for the last hour and a half. This has been amazing. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you soon. Hopefully tomorrow I'll walk. If not, I'm gonna try to do a comic video, and if not, I'll be doing anime NYC videos on the weekend. All right, I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.